Hi there, my name's Beth, and today is Vita Day 9. I think it's the ninth. Yeah, it's the ninth. And I know I missed Day 7 and Day 8, and I'm really sorry about that. Work got hectic, and then yesterday was just kind of one of those days where I didn't do anything. I watched movies all day, and I don't have many of those days, like ever. So I just kind of went with it, and I'm gonna post a video today, and it's gonna be a kind of fun video. As you can see by the title, I'm gonna be showing you my record collection, and I know that as these videos go, apparently I'm just looking more and more like a hipster. I don't know anymore. But it's gonna be a good day. This is gonna be a good video. I've got my awesome Star Wars shirt on, and yeah. So I'm gonna kind of do this like by genre, kind of. So the first few I have are very like poppy, probably well-known albums. I have a couple of like British albums, or by like British bands, and I have a few that are either like just kind of random genres or very like rock, indie, punk, something. We'll see. So I'm gonna start with the like well-known poppy albums. And the first one I have is Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson. Yes, I have not opened this, but I know her music. Yeah. Then I have Prism by Katy Perry, and most of the albums I've bought, except for one, I've actually bought from HMV. Yeah. I have 1989 by Taylor Swift. I have listened to this one, and I do really enjoy it on the record player. It is definitely a lot crisper sounding than just like as a digital download, and I really like that. And then I have Multiply by Ed Sheeran, and again, I like these ones that have the two discs because they open and there's always some cool art inside. So that one has it. Taylor Swift's album has it as well. I think I'm getting a cold, so I'm sorry if I'm sniffing a lot, but I'm falling apart here is apparently what's happening. So those are my kind of like poppy albums. I will move on to, I guess, the British ones next. I have two. So the first one is one that I think is probably the most proud of, the one I'm most proud of having, and that is the Beatles' number ones. So this is, I believe it's about 30 of their like number one hits. And I love the Beatles. This is another one that's really cool with the two records in it. And inside it's got the cool like psychedelic art of all of the members. And then it's got the records, which each record comes in its own case. And it's got some of their like album covers from different countries and from just different albums. But then there's little bonus things in this one, and this one comes with a bigger size of all four of the members in the like psychedelic artwork style, and it comes with this humongous poster that shows kind of like all of their album covers from different countries and stuff. So yeah, I really like that one. That was probably my most expensive record I bought, but it has like four, well, each record has two sides, so it has like four sides to it, and there's so much music, and I love their music, so why not? The next one, this is the one I bought that was not from HMV, and I found this at a cute little record shop in downtown Toronto, and this is Up to the Bracket, and this is the Libertines. They are a like indie punk pop British band. So yeah, I found them a couple years back, and I really like some of their music. I haven't actually listened to this album yet, but I really like their sound, so I will be listening to this one really soon. My record player currently does not have a needle to it because that broke. So I ordered replacements. I haven't tried to replace it yet though. So I'm going to be doing that. And I think one day I will show you my record player, just what it looks like, and do all that. But I don't have it out and available. It's currently just kind of like trapped inside my closet behind a whole bunch of clothes. So I'll get there one day. So now I have the last pile, which is like either like indie pop, punk, rock, something. So this is kind of just like the rest of my records. So next I have the Zac Brown Band record, and this is The Foundation. This is like the only country record I own, but I also find that I prefer country music on like the radio rather than a record. So I don't tend to buy CDs anymore because I have the phone and I get all my music off of the Apple Music, and I find that I just would rather spend the money on records than CDs when I can already get the music. Even though I can already get the music, I just like the sound better, if that makes sense. Next I have Jack Johnson from Here to Now to You. Jack Johnson is a like indie kind of pop. He's definitely pop, but it's like an indie pop music. His songs are all very like upbeat and poppy and happy songs, and I really enjoy this. So yeah. Then I have Talking is Hard by Walk the Moon, and you may know Walk the Moon from their song Shut Up and Dance, I think. Yes. But I've listened to this record multiple times, and I really enjoy like 90% of their songs, and I found that Shut Up and Dance is probably one of the least favorite songs I have on this record. So yeah, just found some new tunes off of this. Next I have Bad Blood by Bastille, and again, I really enjoy their music, but listening to this, I found that most of their songs that they don't play on the radio are the ones I prefer, so yeah. Then I have, I think the rest of them, I haven't opened the rest of the albums I own yet, but it's more just like because I've bought them since my record player is out of use right now, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So next I have The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, and I remember listening to this CD like way back when I was in like just going into high school, so a while ago, and I love their sound, and I love this album in particular. So yes, and the art on this is super cool, so yeah. And then I have Smoke and Mirrors by Imagine Dragons, and again, this is another one where like I love their sound and their music, and I cannot wait to get to listening to it, but I haven't yet, and so second last, I have Of Monsters and Men, and this is their debut album. This is the song Little Talks, and I've heard quite a few of these. We listened to this and Jack Johnson a lot at work, so I've found some of these kind of lesser known. They're known enough, but they're not like super popular music. And I found some of these just from like the music we listened to at work. And the final one I have is Babel by Mumford & Sons. And again, these are like, I wouldn't normally listen to this music, but we listened to it a lot at work, so I just kind of like, that's super glary, I'm sorry if that's how the whole video's been. But yeah, we listened to this a lot at work, and I figured that I really like their kind of like folk sound, so why not? So those are all of the records that I own currently. I did say earlier that I bought a lot of them from HMV, and I tend to prefer to purchase records especially at a physical store so I can actually get the copy and take it home rather than ordering it online, just because I'm scared that, like, with shipping and transportation and everything, it's gonna break, and records are not cheap. They're pretty expensive, actually, and it's just, like, I prefer knowing what I'm buying when it comes to something like that. Where with books, it's kind of hard to wreck a book in shipping because it's paper and it's, like, hardcover is compact. This, yes, it's compact, but the disc could snap, and I'd rather not have that. So, yeah. If you have any records, let me know some of your favorites down below. Or if you have, like, if you have any music I should check out, let me know. And until next time, or until tomorrow, because I'm gonna have a video tomorrow, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you then. So yeah, bye!